President Bongbong Marcos highlights the urgent need to hasten the adoption of a legally binding code of conduct to prevent a major conflict in the disputed South China Sea. The President makes the call in his intervention during the plenary session of the 46th Association of Southeast Asian Nations Summit in Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. Other state leaders joined Marcos during the plenary session in tackling issues of mutual concern to the regional bloc. Marcos says accelerating the adoption of the South China Sea Code of Conduct will safeguard maritime rights, promote stability, and prevent miscalculations at sea. Earlier, the Department of Foreign Affairs said the chief executive will push for the finalization of a conduct on the South China Sea to prevent a major conflict in disputed waterway. The Philippines is eyeing the completion of the Code of Conduct by 2026 when it hosts the ASEAN Summit in Manila. President Marcos also urges the ASEAN to work together to navigate challenges such as geopolitical tensions, unforeseen trade barriers, and climate change and turn them into opportunities for shared growth and stability. Marcos's remarks come in the wake of another harassment by the China Coast Guard on May 22. The China Coast Guard fired water cannons and sideswiped a research vessel of the Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources near Sandy Cay in the West Philippine Sea. Authorities arrest one of the 49 co-accused of former presidential spokesperson Harry Roque and Cassandra Ong in Pampanga on May 22. In a report, the Philippine National Police Criminal Investigation and Detection Group identifies the co-accused as one alias Marlon. The PNP-CIDG says Marlon was apprehended in Barangay Tabun in Mabalacat City. The agency identifies Marlon as the operation officer of the security agency operating when human trafficking reportedly happened in Lucky South 99, a Pogo in Porac, Pampanga. His arrest comes after the PNP-CIDG deployed tracker teams to apprehend Roque, Ong, and 49 others. Angeles City Regional Trial Court Branch 118 issued the arrest warrant against Roque, Ong, and 49 others for violation of Republic Act No. 9208 or the Anti-Trafficking in Persons Act of 2003. It stems from a complaint by the PNP-CIDG Anti-Organized Crime Unit against the accused in relation to Lucky South 99's illegal activities. Lucky South 99 was raided and shuttered by law enforcers in June 2024 following allegations of torture, human trafficking, and illegal scamming activities. The PNP-CIDG urges Roque, Ong, and the other accused to surrender themselves since tracker teams are pursuing them 24/7. Roque is currently seeking asylum in the Netherlands, citing supposed political persecution in the Philippines. Interior Secretary John Vic Remulla will ask the International Criminal Court if the Philippines can send a consul to swear in former President Rodrigo Duterte as Davao City Mayor. In an interview on Monday, May 26, Remulla says the government recognizes Duterte's victory as mayor after the Commission on Elections proclamation. Remulla points out the need for Duterte to take his oath in order to assume office. In March, Duterte was arrested and brought to the ICC in The Hague, Netherlands, to face allegations of crimes against humanity committed during his anti-drug campaign. Despite this, Duterte won more than 662,000 votes over his rival Carlo Nograles' 80,000 votes. According to Remulla, the former president's son, Davao City Vice Mayor Sebastian Duterte, will serve as acting mayor during his father's absence. The Duterte Patriarch's confirmation of charges before the ICC's pre-trial Chamber 1 is set for September 23. Local oil companies announced minimal mixed adjustments in pump prices in the last week of May. In separate advisories on Monday, May 26, oil firms say the per liter price of gasoline will inch up by 10 centavos, while diesel will have a price cut of 20 centavos. Kerosene prices will be slashed by 40 centavos per liter. Price adjustments will be effective Tuesday, May 27. The Department of Energy Oil Industry Management Bureau earlier said the possible rollback can be attributed to the reported progress on the US-Iran nuclear deal. The agency also attributed the cooling trade war between the US and China to the price cuts. On the other hand, global oil demand growth was cited as one of the factors influencing the potential price hike.